Okay, and we're off. So to all the ghost viewers in there, I'm back. Don't ask why. I have another special guest. Today I have with me the Queen, Tay Anthony.
Queen.
Bougie Queen King. I mean, you said it yourself. You said the girls are boring and they needed me back. So,
Yeah.
how are you feeling yourself?
But Queen is crazy.
What you want me to call you, a jester?
What if I was like they, them,
What?
non-binary?
What, a queen? I just know the kings and queens, the jest, the joker, the fool, and knights and peasants. Mm.
So, okay.
Mm. So why don't you tell everybody, all the ghost viewers, who you are? Who is Tay Anthony?
Um, that's a hard question. But I'm literally just me. Like I don't. That's a hard question. Maybe I don't know who I am, but
Are you serious?
I'm being so serious right now. That's a hard question. Who am I? I don't know. I'm being so like. What do you want? I like how. How do I even answer that?
Okay.
Okay, whatever. Hold on. Okay, so I'm Tay Anthony. I'm a YouTuber. I'm on the Come Up Atlanta. A
Hmm.
chronic tweeter, and
Hmm.
that's it. A gay boy.
And what else?
A verse. So no, I'm joking. I'm literally joking.
I'm.
Um,
What else do
yeah,
you do on social media?
huh?
What else do you do on social media?
That's it. I
Twitter's the
said a
only
chron-
app.
I said a chronic tweeter. I'm on Instagram. I said YouTube as well.
That's the only apps you missing one.
No,
You're good. Mm.
that's it.
You be on an app called Bigo.
I don't be on there. That was like years ago. I haven't been on there in like 4 years.
I
I'm
haven't
grown
either.
now. I'm so grown now.
Can I ask you? May I ask you how your? May I ask you your age, if you want to share
26.
that? You a year older than me.
I just turned
Okay.
26 two months ago.
Oh, you a Capricorn
No, I'm a
or a Sagittarius?
Sagittarius. Yeah, way
Oh,
realer.
okay.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna ask you for your government name backstage.
You got it right there.
Huh?
It's right there.
That's really your government name?
Yes, my first and my middle name.
It's not like short for like Tajon or something.
No.
Like it's literally like Tay.
Yes.
I don't believe that. Well, okay.
Okay.
Like it's literally Tay.
I don't know how no other way to say yes. We yes. That's my name.
Tay. Okay. 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 So why don't you tell me about your upbringing? Like, where are you from, and what was it like in your hometown?
Um, I'm from Detroit.
Mm,
I've always been like I don't want to give myself like so many props. I was like really like
okay.
I was known, very known. Um, from like middle school. People were haters. Detroit, I learned like moving from Detroit to Atlanta, I've already like had like myself set. You know who you find out who you are real fast. Who your friends, who not your friends, who's like fake and phony. And people in Detroit are literally they like you or you don't, and you're gonna feel it if they don't like you, and they like you, they're gonna like support you, love you, all that.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you were popular in high school and stuff, right?
Hmm.
So what did you do in high school? Did you do like any sports?
I just wasn't. I was popular like on Insta. I mean, like in school, just because I guess my personality. But then when I was going into like transitioning to high school, I had 100,000 followers on Instagram. So that was like when Instagram was first coming out.
How did you get
Um,
100 followers that fast?
I don't know. That's when like shout out for shout out was big. Maybe that's why I had a lot of followers. I was doing like shout out for shout out on Kick and stuff. So that's how. But this boy ended up hacking me, and then I like had like I guess like 15,000 or whatever. But yeah, I mean, but like followers don't define me. I was still popular like before then. I was like people just I have good energy, so people just you know
What type of picture was you posting?
Instagram didn't allow that.
I guess you know where them 100K came from. I'm just playing.
Mind you, my pictures were not cute, like at all.
No parental advisory.
No, like not back in those days.
Oh, back in those days.
Like
What the hell are we
2012,
talking about?
2013, I was fucking 15, 14.
Really? So, you ever thought about going to college? And if so, what did you want to major in?
Well, I think you should have asked me, did I go to college? I did go to college and I graduated. I went to Clark Atlanta University, mass media arts, radio, TV, film, with a concentration in film.
You
That's
said,
how I started YouTube.
wait, that's what I asked you. I said, did you, have you went to college?
No, you said if you would have went to college, what
I didn't mean to say it
what
like
why?
that.
Yeah.
Did I say that? No, I meant to say, have you been to college? Because I
Yeah,
don't
I went to
know.
college.
Okay, you said you majored in like media and film.
Hmm.
Okay.
I
So what did you
started
feel?
out as a biology major, but like 2 weeks in, I was like, this is not for me. I wanted to be a doctor, but it wasn't for me.
So you became a film major and you're still doing YouTube?
So how my YouTube channel came about was I like have followers on Twitter and Instagram. I feel like I could give people more of me, and it gave me practice because I didn't pick my concentration yet, radio,
Mm-hmm.
TV, or film. So it gave me practice being in front of the camera, editing, and like coming up like creatively directing a video and coming up with topics and stuff. So that's how that came about.
Did you ever get to do like pranks and stuff like how they do on YouTube?
No,
No. Okay.
I get secondhand embarrassment from even watching stuff like that.
Why?
Um, I don't know. Are they even real? Like pranks? Or I don't know. It gets weird for me.
The pranks, of course they be real. I mean, well, no, not really. That's why they're pranks.
Right.
The audacity of people doing them and getting away with it, yeah, that's real.
Yeah, that's a lot for me.
Hmm. So, what made you move from Detroit to Miami, Atlanta?
Cool.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's the difference like from Detroit and Atlanta? Do you feel like you miss home, or is it fuck Detroit? I'm fine here, but is it hell there too?
So I like Detroit just for the simplicity, the genuineness. Like I go home when I go home to my family, I feel the love. Like in Atlanta, you don't know if people really love you. They just want to be around you because
Huh.
whatever. You just never know. So I always need to go back home to go like be grounded. But home's so boring because we don't have like everything Atlanta has. Detroit not as luxury as Atlanta, and yeah.
Okay. So, what made you wanted to do reality TV?
Um, it wasn't. I think at the time when I started, it was an opportunity to grow my YouTube channel. Um, that's what I think. That's what it was. And I
I
didn't even
remember.
look at it like that. I didn't even think it would be nothing. I just thought it would be like just something for the moment. to do.
I mean, I used to watch your YouTube videos all the time.
Really?
Hmm.
Did you enjoy them?
Yeah, I know some of them because you really wasn't posting as much back then.
Yeah. So like in 2017, I will literally post like every Friday. That's when I was doing like musical reviews. But I don't know. I'm not into like really being attacked. I don't like people attacking me. And like when you don't give like a certain type of review to a certain type of artist, you get attacked. I'm not into all that. So and then it was like draining at having to like I don't know. It was just draining. So I switched gears.
Mhm. So, what made you want to do the Come Up Atlanta?
I just answered that.
Oh, I'm sorry. So,
And it's not even that I wanted to do it. He asked. I said, yeah.
who asked?
Um, producer, Quran.
Chow, I'm not surprised. So, how was it your first time around filming the Come Up Atlanta with Karan?
Um, it's so much better than I mean, it was way better than it is now. I think first season it was actually people we knew, like or some people knew. Like if you didn't know, it was somebody out in the world that actually knew these people, and they actually had a come up or like something going on. Like you had Timmy, he was a fashion designer. Darion, he was a YouTuber, and he was like big on Instagram. Rock, he was like a socialite. Rest in peace. He was like a socialite in Atlanta.
I
Um,
remember Rock.
who else was on the damn show? It was one weird oddball, but other than
Who was
that,
on
like
that
now I feel
season?
like it's more of a I'm gonna use this platform to build my brand and stuff like that instead of like further using this to further their brand and like trying to make a name for themselves by fighting and arguing. It's like shit gonna happen like that organically with gays. You don't gotta force it. You don't gotta like I don't know. It's just weird now. I feel like this is their bread and butter. It ain't mine. Like I'm good with or without a camera. I'm good with or without people in my business, you know. But also, as far as Karan, I used to bash him a lot after the seasons, but I realized
It wasn't the first
you have
one
to
to laugh.
separate the friendships and the business. Like I used to think like with Karan, it was I just felt like he was a fake bitch at one point. But as I've grown, I see like it was just a business. Like he had to do certain stuff. Certain stuff had to be set up a certain way because that's just the business. But other than that, yeah, it was cool. No complaints.
No, I remember when I used to watch it. I remember you had on this like blue jacket with this like open, and you always had a hat on. That's how I remember you. And then you carried that look. You had different types of looks with you, but I remember that one look from like years ago. So I want to talk about. Do you remember this? The last episode of that season was this big bro that you had. Where I don't even know what his name is. Do you even remember that?
hmm
And looking back on it, do you laugh at it?
I don't even think about that. Like, I don't. People like when people ask me about it, it's like, anytime anybody asks me about the show, it's just like, please leave me alone. But I don't think I literally don't think about that. I haven't seen that boy in years. Like most of these people that like I be filming with, I don't see them in Atlanta ever. We don't do the same things. Like I never see these people. So once the cameras go down and all that, I don't think about the come up Atlanta or the come up Atlanta people.
Okay. So going into season two, I'm just ask like two questions about season two. You came back, and I
hmm
remember you were sitting down and you were sipping on a drink, and you said something. You was like, and you said to Corey, "Hey, bitch, you a fake ass bitch." Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. So then throughout that season, it was more so of a game changer, and then we have the reunion, and well, here's the thing. Back that up. You had an issue with what's his name, Darian Pyro, whatever his name is,
Yeah.
Darian. Pyro. So I remember when I guess he wanted to have whatever altercation with you guys, and you guys was like, "I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Come on, take this off me. I'm not doing it." And you got in the car and left. So then when the reunion came, you guys just got back together as friends, and all of a sudden everybody was ganging up on Dion, and then you throw the water bottle, and then Darian attacks him. Looking back at that, do you regret that?
No, I had nothing to do with that. And that's what I wanted. I've been wanting to say this for the longest. If me and that boy never like we did not like each other. He was brought on the show to come at me. Why the hell would we plot to me throw water and he get up and fight him? I was drinking. So we made up I think we made up like the finale. And when I see him at the reunion, he had a bottle of Hennessy. I don't drink Hennessy. Hennessy is dangerous. So I was drinking Hennessy and it was starting to set in. I was drinking my water. Now, while we were on break, the girl Tay, she was like, "Oh, put the wig in your pocket." So I put the little wig in my pocket, and I pulled it out for her, and she was like, "Let's wet it." None of that was planned. I wet it, and I just threw the drink. I didn't know Darion was going to jump up and beat that boy ass. I literally did not know that. But it's like a slow mo of me smirking. I don't know. I don't know what's that about. But I swear to God, that was not planned for that boy to like beat his ass. Because if it was planned, and if I wanted to beat his ass, I would have beat his ass, or we would have jumped him. Why would I just throw water? I'm not no like evil genius or no boss. I can't make nobody like do something they don't want to do. He did that on his own.
So how come it was so quick for you and Darian to get back as friends after everything that had transpired?
So I mean, we genuinely had a good friendship. Like we had a friendship. My sophomore year in college, he was a freshman at Morris Brown. They only had like 50 students, so he will always be at Clark,
Hmm.
or whatever. So we used to hang out all the time, and it was just a time that my friend was working at Walmart. I'm just gonna tell you just what it is. I never said what really happened. My friend was working at Walmart. He found a credit card, and he was like, "Y'all put this on PayPal." And
Oh, the credit card situation. Oh
yeah,
my God, that was a doozy.
so he was like, "Oh, put this on, whatever." He put it on your
Mhm.
account, and send money to yourself. We put it on Darion account, and we was basically stealing fucking money. That's what really happened. So when it was like, he was like, "Oh, you basically I disputed something." No, the people that card that was given to us was taken. Like they disputed it. That's why your PayPal account went in negative. And it's not like you could have made a new PayPal account. Whatever. So he ended up calling me one day. This is he ended up calling me on Thanksgiving actually. And he was like, "Why is yada yada yada? Why is you reporting fraud, whatever?" I was like, "What you talking about?" We talked it out. After Thanksgiving dinner, we go to he wasn't at the Thanksgiving dinner. I go to this house party that he was at. I said, "Hey, what's up?" He hit me. Like, I think he thought what's up was like, "Bitch, what's up?" It was not like that. He literally hit me. We was fighting. We fought all through that party. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. So seeing him on the show, I felt like Karan brought him on the show because he seen the fight. Because most people did see the fight. Um, I feel like he was brought on the show to go against me, and it's like, where's the loyalty there? I thought me and Karan was friends. Well, we are friends, but back then I was like, I thought we was friends. Why the fuck you bringing him on to go at me? And it's like he wasn't a rapper when I first met him. It's like, now he a rapper. Y'all bring it. He about to start his rap career on this show. Like that was all weird to me. Like it was just all weird.
Okay.
Yeah,
So then moving on, did they have a they had a season three? What happened on season three? They had a season three.
I wasn't there.
You wasn't there. What is your opinions on season three? You not being there overall.
So you want to know what's so funny? There, I was in season 3. like the first episode, but Karan lost all of the footage, and
Did he
they all
really?
thought I was on the show. Yeah, they all thought I was on the show, and they was all like, Quay took me to a part. This is the problem that I be having with Quay. Every time it's time to film, he want to be my friend. When filming is done, we're not friends no more. So season 3, he brought me on to be his friend or whatever. Cause I said during the reunion season 2 that I wouldn't do the show again. Huh? You see the balloons?
Yeah. What was that about?
I don't know. But season 2, I was like, I wouldn't do the show again. And Karan thought I didn't like him. I was drunk. I was talking, whatever. I said I wouldn't do the show. So season 3, he didn't ask me back. But Quay was like, he wanted me on the show. He didn't want to be on the show without me. So he brought me to this little function. And he had new cast members there. So all these people was trying to get into it with me, literally every single person. Like I turn this way, a bitch want to argue. Messiah, Judy, the boy who was at on Chasing Atlanta that came to come up Atlanta, the old guy. He wanted to argue. It was like I was
Oh,
arguing back and forth with everybody. I'm not even on the show. I don't have a mic on. Nothing.
oh, nigga, who the hell?
I don't know his
Dominique.
name. No, he's an older guy. I don't even know who Dominic is, but he's like older. He got to be in his 40s. He was on like Chasing Atlanta or
Oh,
whatever.
you talking about Sky?
That's and he had like an ear thing.
Everything hat, short. That's Sky.
Yeah, so he was trying to argue with me, Messiah, Judy. It was just weird. And I
All
was I
ganged up
wasn't
on
mic'd
you.
up. I wasn't on the show, haven't signed a contract, nothing. I wish people could see that. That was weird. It was the weirdest thing I've experienced.
Why you ain't just run up and just snatch everybody one by one? Pop this.
Like even then, I was grown. I don't think I'm grown. I really only fight now if somebody hit me, then your ass is beat. But I'm not about to hit nobody. I'm not. I'd rather pay somebody to beat somebody ass at this point in my life.
Oh, okay, Tay. Okay, so season 4.
Hmm.
What made you want to come back?
Um, like I never not wanted to come back, and I'm never saying like I'm pressed to be come back or whatever. But people always like when I'm out or whatever, people like, oh, you from the Come Up Atlanta, or when you come back on the show, why wasn't you on season 3? Season 3 was boring without you, or I just always get random DMs like, are you gonna be on next season? Once he like announced the next season, everybody was messaging me, whatever, talking about it. And whenever he asked like cast members, people were always tagging me. I don't know. So it just felt right. It wasn't that I don't need to come up Atlanta. Not saying like whatever. I don't need it. Like I was living good without the come up Atlanta, whatever. It's not my bread and butter. But I feel like I helped build the house. Why not come back home?
Okay. So you came back in episode 2, and it was for Messiah's listening party that we were back to introduce you. And you were like, I'm here because the girls are boring. So they called you back because the girls was boring? Why do you feel like the girls was boring?
They are boring. I didn't even watch season 3, but it's just I know I'm kind of like the nucleus. Like I'm the middle. Like I feel like I connect the dots. And I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel. If I don't know, people always come on the show to come at me. Like they feel like I'm like the person they need to come at to like
The easy
solidify their
target.
spot. Like Dion, Darion, um, every time it was a new person, they came at me to feel like they was like, gonna make a name for themselves coming at me.
So who was boring?
Everybody.
So why did you and Messiah? Why did you and what's his name? Judy Dog get into it?
So season 3, I told you about Judy. He or she, I don't want to miss,
Yeah, I
gender.
don't. Let's just. I'm gonna just call.
I've been seeing him as a he, so I'm gonna call him a he. So he we were filming, they were filming because I wasn't mic'd up. He was like, "Oh, we met before." I said, "I never met you before," because he was dressed as a girl. I don't even remember meeting him as a boy. So he was dressed as a girl. I was like, "I never met you before." So he started going in. You got on a spray hairline. First of all, my hairline is, I I have dark hairs. My hairline is real. I would show you now, but my hairline is real. He going, it's like you got on rainbow clothes. I'm not going back and forth with you. So whatever. Cool. He was like, oh, you like seen me at traffic. We was in the same section. I didn't, you wasn't that memorable. He was like, oh, maybe because I was dressed as a boy, you wasn't that memorable. Like, even when I'm in like my people section, like my friends section, I don't be paying attention to their friends. Bitch, I'm here to drink. I ain't paying attention to nobody. I ain't trying to make no new friends. So, um, cool. He wanted to argue. So after filming, or maybe it was like a week later, he came up to me in traffic and was like, "Oh, well, traffic's the club in Atlanta. You're not from Atlanta. I'm thinking you from Atlanta."
I don't
So he
know.
come up
Friends
to me
in
like
what's the name? What the hell is that bar everybody go to fight? Friends in
Bulldogs.
that hell
Yeah.
place.
So he
Fucking
come up to me
nightmare.
like, "Hey, you do you know me now?" I'm like, "Hey," but after that, he stopped speaking to me. So you was forcing me to know you, but now you're not speaking to me. That's weird. Like, but why do you want me to know you so bad? Why? Who the hell am I? So when I seen him, it was like, bitch, are you gonna speak this time or not? Like, I don't. I never know with you, and I don't know. I did not know him. Still trying to get to know him. Well, not anymore. He's blocked, but I was trying to get to know
Oh
him.
god.
You know. Mm.
Okay. So you guys were outside having a conversation, and you and Quay get into it.
Hmm.
What is with this thing with you and Quay? Y'all friends? Then you're not, and then you are, and then you're not, and it's like nobody knows who's friends with who, and then it's the p- pointing of the fingers, or you didn't reach out to this person, and you didn't reach out to me, or whoopty whoopty do. Can you explain that for me real quick?
So with Quay, I knew Quay before the come up Atlanta. Like I've known him. I I known him. We filmed. We had me, him, and Karan. We were literally hanging out every like almost every day that we were like outside of filming too. We were always hanging out. So after filming stopped, me and Quay stopped being friends. Season two starting to like come back up. Quay starting to call my phone again. Then this communication stopped. Season three, um, it was building up again. He started calling my phone. Then he realized I wasn't gonna be on the show. No, he started calling my phone. We went out. We went to Miami. His friends bailed on him. I went, and I did not have plans on going because he did not invite me. He did not invite me until his friends. Actually, I invited myself. Once his friend bailed, I was like, "Bitch, I'll go with you." Whatever. He realized I wasn't on the show no more. He stopped talking to me. Season four coming around. I'm not doing this. Quay did talk to me like a couple, I would say like a month before filming started. He came up to me in the club, but it's like I don't talk in the club. That's not what I'm trying to do in the club. So it's
I
just like
remember
I
you
think
said
we
that.
just I have to realize that we are just castmates. And now I think after filming has stopped, I'm just gonna keep it real. I think Quay just texts me and try to see how I'm doing so I can feel the love. I don't know if he put in real effort or he just trying to, say like he been hitting me up or whatever. So we'll see. We haven't hung out since we filmed though.
Okay.
Hmm.
So it's just castmates. Like it's just we're castmates. We're not really friends. There's no beef. I don't dislike you, but we not friends. We're just castmates. Strictly business.
I think that's what it is. But I actually love Quay. I love Quay. I love Quay a lot. But yeah.
Okay. So in the midst of you talking, you get interrupted by Rivers.
Hmm.
My man. I'm just playing. That's not my man. But you
Ew.
get what you're saying. What is the problem with him? That's a conversation for
Oh no, I
backstage.
love him now. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We made up. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We made up. I didn't mean to say ill.
No, it's cool. But you were speaking, and then he was like, well, we're not here for all that." And all of a sudden, I remember them faces you always make. He was like, "Not after what this bitch just said." Oh no, oh no, with them lips.
You are something else.
That's what you did. Your head is just so. big and just like lovely. I love it. I gotta say that. I love
So
the shape of your
big
head.
and
It's
lovely.
not big, but I just like your head.
My
I
head
love the
is
way it's
big.
shaped. Okay. I love the way it's shaped. It's a compliment.
Not one person ever told anybody that they like the way their head shape. So I think you're lying.
I'm not lying.
Okay.
I wouldn't have just recited that thing I did if I didn't like it.
Okay.
I just like it. So him interrupting you and then you guys go back and forth. How did that make you feel?
Again, somebody coming on the show to go at me. They feel like I think they feel like they have to. That's how they solidify their spot to coming at me. I don't know why. Like I never seen that boy a day in my damn life. Nobody that looked like him. He has a very particular look about himself. I've never seen nobody that looks like him. So and then where I'm from, literally, if you put your hand in my face, I hit you. But I'm grown now, so I didn't hit him. I should have. But I'm glad I didn't because he's a nice person after you get to know him.
Okay. So then you guys meet up after that and he sits down and he's shaking. And you just kept like taunting him and taunting him and taunting him. And you were just like, you shaking, you don't gotta be scared. He's like, I'm not scared.
I thought
I'm not
I thought he was gonna
scared.
have a seizure.
Yeah, the
He
seizure
was like,
thing.
I've never seen nothing like that in my life. Like, I think he had like a nervous ticker. Like, he just get nervous. I think that's what it is. I wouldn't even say
I'm
he was
sorry, I had
scared.
a
It's
call.
just he probably was having anxiety. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I swear to God. Um, yeah, so you guys sit down and have a conversation and you just kept reciting to him like, I would have just beat your ass if I wanted to. I'm not gonna do that. So if you wanted to, why didn't you just do it?
I didn't want to, because if I wanted to, his ass would have been beat. I
Okay.
don't fight like if I'm fighting, it's for a reason. Like seriously, I'm not. I'm grown. Like I know how to use my words. I graduated from college. I know how to use my words. I know how to articulate my feelings very well. And it's okay to yell if you're mad, or you're irritated. That don't mean I'm going to hit you. But putting your hand in my face, I probably should have popped that bitch. I'm surprised my reflex haven't popped that bitch. I didn't
They were
reflex hit a
there.
lot of people. Huh?
They were there.
They were. I couldn't believe it though. But again, another thing I think that was in my head was I wasn't on the show at that time. I just want to be
Wait,
real. I
what?
wasn't when I went to Messiah Think, I was production invited me. I was not on the show. I was just doing that one little scene. But I guess since I'm so entertaining that they wanted to continue to film with me. But I wasn't on the show at that time. So it's like beat his ass and what? I'm just beating his ass and I'm not on the show? No. I'm not about to overextend myself and I wasn't on the show at that time.
Okay. Now here's my question.
Hmm.
So you say you don't fight, and I get well, you fight if someone puts their hands on you. I'm the exact same way. Just don't get in my space and don't put your hands on me.
Hmm.
So you fought the first season. The second season, you had Darian kept trying you and you walked away from him. Then y'all become friends, and then you and Dion get into it, but y'all didn't fight. Then you and Rivers get into it, and you threaten him how you want to slap shit out of him. Now, what puzzles me as a viewer, why not just fight Darian again since he wanted all the smoke? Versus, even though you didn't put your hands on him, with the people that would not fight after they said it over and over again.
I haven't put my hands on nobody since season one. But also with Darion, we fought already, and it was actually a friendship there. Like Darion was like my little brother, so that's why I was confused. Like the way he was coming at me, I was so confused. I didn't know how to process it really. So it was like I'm not doing this on camera. That's why I kept walking away. It wasn't that I didn't want to fight. We fought before. We fought twice actually. We fought in the house, outside the house. I ran back up on him outside the house because it caught me off guard in the house. But outside the house, let's fight again. But it's I don't know. Friendships like we really had a friendship. I don't know River from a can of paint. I don't know Dion from a can of paint. So I don't know. It's just different. It's really different. Like I'm grown, so it's like if I'm fighting, I'm gonna pick my battles. Not saying like in a scary way, because I'm literally from the hood, bitch. You get out there regardless, win or lose, you get out there, and that's just how I was raised. I'm from the Detroit. I'm from the Jeffrey Projects in Detroit. So get out there, win or lose, you get out there. So that's just that. But I really be having internal conflicts. Like, come on now, let's be for real. You know what these people trying to get a rise out of you? Why fight? That's just what
I
it
would have
is.
got her ass. I'm sorry. I would have got her ass.
And I've
And
had those
then
internal conflicts to where I was like, I should have beat his ass. And then I was like, no, for the cameras, no. If we're going to fight, we can do it off cameras.
now I asked that friend because some people in the comments, I've been doing some research,
Uh-huh.
and people feel like I have to clear that up and ask that because from a viewer perspective, it gives pick and choose. Do you see where I'm going with
No, I
that?
don't get that.
Some people get that.
So you said I was scared of Darion.
No, I didn't say
We
you were scared of
fought.
Darion.
Like, we,
I
we
know you
literally
fought. You
fought.
said he hit you. I didn't say you scared of Darion. Who's scared of
We
Darion?
literally fought twice. Like, Dion, he's a small fry. Let's be for real. You just, like, he didn't even hit Darion back. So, even River, what, like, the nigga was shaking. I'm not no bully. I see he was like physically shaking, voice shaking, arm shaking, hand shaking. What are we? Let's be for real.
Well, I only asked that because there's so many times that oh, I should have slapped you. That's why. Because some people feel like Tay
So
Anthony, like,
so y'all want to? So you and the viewers want to see me put my hands on somebody?
no, I don't want to see you put your hands on nobody. But it's just with the constant threatening, it's just like that's kind of like the wrong person to threaten. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like some people feel like the person you should have threatened was the person that kept trying you, which was Darian. But yeah,
Yeah,
even though you
and
explained to me
another
that
thing
that's your
is where
friend,
I was in my life that season. I was other than me and him having like me and him was closer than Quay. Like how people think me and Quay close. Me and Darion ate together every day. I used to drive his 1997 Honda every day. I used to put gas in his car. I used to pay for him to get in the club. We had a real friendship. Like we did everything together. Like everything, literally everything. And to try to put that on, like to be on a show, it was just like I'm not doing this. That's why I was walking away. Like I'm I'm just gonna say that's why I was walking away. And yeah, it wasn't like when we made up, it was on my terms. I didn't really give a fuck.
did he give you an apology
Apology for what?
for hitting you first and doing all that extra stuff?
He didn't what if that's how he felt, that's how he felt. What is he apologizing for? I'm a real bitch. I didn't fought a lot of my friends and became friends the next day. That's how you get down where I'm from. Like if you wanna sometimes it's just take like you gotta get in the field real fast. Where I'm from.
I just asked that because I just wanted to know the whole like how did that happen? How do we get from there to that?
Um
That's why. But you just explained it.
Yeah, that's just how I live. Like I didn't fought a lot of my friends, and the next day it was like, damn, I probably should have fought them because they're not gonna get over it. How fast I'm gonna get over it? Like once I'm not mad, I'm not mad. I be mad in the moment. That's why I don't think like off instinct because I know tomorrow I'm not gonna care. Like I could be mad right now, tomorrow I'm not gonna care. So it's like, what's the point?
So you're the type of person where it's like, because I'm the type of person where it's like, I don't put my hands on my friends, regardless of
Oh,
what.
I do.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Why do you feel like that? Why would you not
Because
put someone you care in
I
harm's
think I
way?
literally think it's just I'm from the hood and I grew up with cousins and like friends on the streets, like other families just being on the same block as me. And sometimes we should just have to get in the field and tomorrow we used to go play like two square or tag, manhunt. I was like, I'm like a real I'm from the hood. I don't know. That's just my ideas like I don't know. That's how I get down.
Okay, everybody's different. That's cool. Okay. I don't think I have any questions for that. I didn't watch the recent episode. I'm actually gonna watch that after I'm done with this, probably later tonight.
Hmm.
You're in the scene, and it's I think is with Dion and what the hell is his name, Quay. but I'm
Hmm.
not gonna ask you about that. But I will ask you this: what can we expect from that scene without spoiling it?
Dion really got it Quay ass. I just want to be completely real. Dion ate Quay the fuck up. To the point my mouth was dropping. I'm looking like Quay, like you really gonna sit here and let him say that? And then, oh, you said without giving something away. I don't know. I remember Quay. Well, I just give a little. Quay, the cameras was off. Quay went outside. He stopped talking to everybody. Like he was like mad at everybody. And then he was sitting there reflecting, like, oh, maybe he did just eat my ass up. And he went back in to go for some more. It was really crazy, like really crazy. I never seen Quay like that. And then what I like about Dion is now what I like about Dion. Dion is really smart. He's really smart. He's very witty, and if you're an idiot, you won't understand his type of shade. He's quick with it, so you got to be quick on your toes, and I like that. He remind me like Phaedra Parks. He's like so
How?
fast. No, I swear to God, like after paying attention, the way he was saying the shit he was saying to Quay, he was like coming. He ain't coming at me like that. He didn't. My mouth is lethal as his. I think mine a little worse also, but he's really smart. He know when to say stuff, how to say it, and then the the type of like he's just so smart. He know how to play victim, or it wasn't like that. I know the type of bitch he is. He know how to shade people. I'm like, oh, I didn't say it like that, although he did. He's a nasty bitch. I will say he's a nasty bitch.
Y'all are something else. All right. So, what can we expect from Tay Anthony from the come up later on in the season?
I really don't even. Oh, the finale is insane. First of all, I've never yelled like that. Mind you, I should have
Oh,
beat
you
this.
finally throwing hands.
No, no, no. I should have beat
You
the shit
snatched
out
the
of.
bitch.
No, no, no. I should have. Only reason I didn't.
Don't tell us who.
I'm not going to say who. Only reason I didn't is because before we started filming, me and River made up, and me and River made up, and he called me aggressive. I don't like being called aggressive because I don't think I'm aggressive. I just think that I know how to articulate my feelings well. And sometimes, you know, when you mad, you yell and whatever. So he called me aggressive. So he was like, I thought you was gonna hit me, yada yada yada, whatever. So I'm like, aggressive? I get so offended. I don't know why I get so offended when people call me aggressive. Like aggressive is just so crazy. So I'm like, I'm gonna sit in my chair. I'm not gonna get up. I'm gonna sit in my chair. It was so hard. I wanted I ain't even gonna say what I wanted to do. That's
Snatch
why
a bitch.
it's literally me trying to grow. It be inner conflicts because outside of the come up, when people don't try me the way people try me on the come up. I just want to also make that very clear. People respect me not because they like I'm a fighter or whatever. People respect me. People don't try me like that. So it's like when we on this show, people trying me, and then once the camera go down, they want to be my friend. Why would I fight them? Do that make sense? Like why? So in these next couple of episodes, I'm gonna get into it with people. But when the cameras go down, it's oh hey, it's just this, it's just that, whatever. So it gets weird. That's when it get weird for me because I'm a real bitch. Like we really, I don't know. It that finale is something serious.
So you
That
didn't hit
finale is something
nobody.
serious. Huh?
You ain't snatched nobody up.
Find out.
Tay, it is
Did you see
subject
the?
to change, but we all got room to grow after that.
Did you see the trailer when I said ain't nobody streaming that music, bitch?
Ain't nobody streaming that music, bitch. I think I know who you're talking about now.
Oh, okay, yeah. And ain't nobody still streaming.
Part two. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell him to his face too.
What?
It is subject to change. If y'all gotta let it out, let it out. At this point,
I think
let me stop
for
because I ain't
number
trying to start
one,
shit for the reunion. I'm gonna shut her. I'm
I
just
think
talking.
that what you have to realize is how I look at it. When the come up started, we was actually showing our come up. What I think is transpiring is like they trying to make the come up Bad Boys Club, everything don't have to be a physical fight, especially when people like myself actually have a name for themselves and things like that. Fighting is not something I want to be a part of my brand. Like if I fight,
You're right.
I when I fought on the Come Up Atlanta, I was 19. I don't even think I was 19. I think probably was still 18. That was something I used to do. I used to when I started at Clark, I was almost expelled from Clark twice for fighting. Like I used to fight a lot at Clark. So as I'm growing, me fighting on camera is not something that I want to be a part of my brand. Like that's just not something I want. I already have where people think like I don't even want to go there, but um yeah, that's not something I want to be a part of my brand. So I think it's slowly trying to become Bad Boys Club. That's what people want. Fighting is not tea to me. Like that's not like me and my friends. We go out, we pop bottles, we like be cute. That's what me and my friends do. Now I come in this situation where I gotta argue with everybody. I gotta potentially fight people. It's just like really, and then it's just gonna be for like a month because we only film for like a month or two. So it's like so isolated. I'm never gonna see these people again. Fight on camera and that always be my brand because that's what people always ask me about season one fight. Have that be my brand or my theme for the Come Up Atlanta or not. Even like the be me being shady. Sometimes I'm not even being shady. That's just how I talk. So people think that I'm a shady person. Then meet me. Oh, I expect you to be so different. I expect you to be so different from that because I'm not a mean person at all. So the way you portray yourself online, on video, on a reality TV show is how people receive you, perceive you, no matter if that's you or not. So I'm very conscious about that. Again, I'm 26. I'm very mature. So I think about that. I be having internal conflicts
You are fun to talk to.
or whatever that means.
What do you mean, whatever that means? You just fun to talk to. That wasn't shady.
I didn't say it was.
See, you doing it again.
I what? See, if that's what I'm like.
Wow.
No, like that. That's whatever. Mm-mm.
There's one YouTuber I remember you did that I was. I'm not gonna bring it up.
I want to know.
No, I'll tell you backstage because it's not something I should bring up on here.
I
But
want to know.
I'm gonna tell you backstage. I
Tell me
don't want to bring
now.
it up on here. Why do I gotta tell you now?
I want to know now in front of everybody.
It's not something that I could say right now.
Because you have a brand, right?
Are you trying to reverse psychology me?
I'm just asking. Because I want you
Out
to
of
fully
respect,
understand. I want out of respect for who
you. It's not
and my
nasty.
what my brand, me out of respect for me. Yeah, I want to know. Say it.
Can I move? I'm moving on to the next
Oh,
question,
okay.
girl. Anywho, we passed that mark. So, okay, there's Gemini Films chasing. I'm not naming all the damn shows. On the way up, there's Set It Off ATL. Real Hot Boys of whenever the fuck they feel like they're gonna come back. Would you do an All Stars to represent the come up ATL if they ever
Oh,
did an
All
All Stars with the
Star.
web? Yeah, All Stars with all the web series, like probably like maybe 10, 12 cast members from
No,
each show.
no. I really like. I'm being so sincere when I say this. Starting out, it was something that people were literally showing their come up. What is becoming now? It's not so much. People are trying to get a come up from the come up, and then no, I feel like in certain on certain shows, people like want trying to make a name for themselves on a show instead of already being on a show and having a name. That's where it gets weird, and people get the clout chasing and doing stuff with cameras that they don't really want to do. It gets weird. I'm not saying I'm no Jada Waiter, but no,
Okay.
hmm that's weird. I wouldn't do that.
All right, so we're gonna play a little game. Man, we carry this conversation. I'm
Okay.
going to say a name, and you pick which one is better or which one you go for.
Okay.
Okay. So come up Atlanta, Bad Boys Club.
To come up Atlanta.
Chasing Atlanta, Chasing LA.
I don't watch either.
Are you serious?
Very serious. I really not into like I don't watch nothing on Zeus. I don't watch none of Gemini film stuff. I don't watch like it's so I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. And it's so ironic that I'm doing this, that I do the come up letter. I don't watch stuff like that. That is so crazy.
You just goody two shoes. Okay.
I
Miss
literally don't.
Maybelline.
I seriously don't. Like, that's not something that entertains me. Grown people acting stupid, that don't entertain me. It don't entertain me. Seriously. I like Married to Medicine, like Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh my
But
God, you one of those. I can't stand Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm not watching
I
it. I'm
like Real
sorry.
Housewives. I like Real Housewives of Miami, Beverly Hills, New
Trash.
Jersey, Orange County. That's my type of reality TV.
I used to watch my wives and Bad Girls Club at the time.
I like my wives.
Baddies.
Mm-mm.
What else show was on Zeus I watched? I'm gonna watch the Bad versus Wild. I watch Now That's TV. Child, I'm not even gonna get started with that fucking network. Okay, damn. All right, fuck it. Karan or Jalil?
Who is Jalil?
You don't know Jalil? He's one of the
Karan. I
producers.
don't know who Jalil is.
Quay or Messiah?
Quay.
Okay. Judy Doll, Dre Simber.
I don't know who Dre Simber is, but I'm gonna go with Dre Simber because I don't like fucking Judy. Who is Dre Simber? Like September? No, I'm being so. Okay,
How you live in
whatever.
the city? You don't know these people.
Dr-
Ciao. All right, all
I
right,
don't know who that is.
all right. That's fine. They're not celebrities. Um, damn. I wish you knew because it would make the game funner. Um, Montel from Come Up New York, or who's on your cast? Dion.
I don't know Montel, so I'm gonna say Dion. You think it's a game? I just told you I don't watch none. Okay,
Nene Leaks, Candy Burris. Shit.
Nene, we got the same birthday.
Portia Williams, Kenya.
Portia.
Are you serious?
I don't like Kenya at all.
I'm not
Nothing
a fan
about.
of Portia.
I feel like Kenya was put on the show to, first of all, she was the first non-housewife. She didn't have a husband. She was the first one. She started the streak of people coming on the show without, husbands. She started the streak, and she was only put on the show to be messy. I don't like stuff like that. The show was Real Housewife. She's not a housewife.
Okay.
She's a supporting cast.
Aaron Wallenouts or TTB.
I don't know who that is. I don't know what
What?
that is.
You don't know who TTB and Aaron Wallenouts is?
No.
Thirst Trap Boys. Cover your show whenever he feel like it. Oh, this is fucking sad, bro. Okay. All right, I'm not gonna put myself in there. Bigo or Instagram?
Instagram. I really hate Bigo. I hate what Bigo is
I hate
about.
it too. I hate it with my whole heart. The day when they let people teleport through the screens, I'm coming back with bodies. People gonna go missing on that bitch. I'm dead ass serious. I remember faces. I'm really gonna have a
I
case
like
in my
Bigo for
head.
what it was because I really wasn't in a lot of mess. I just made my money and went home at the end of the night.
How much was you
But
making? 200?
no, absolutely not. The highest I ever made was 5,000.
Give me some money.
I used to make like 2,000 a month.
Give me some money.
No,
Or I'm gonna just rob your ass.
I
I'm
love
from a family of
Bigo. Oh,
scammers.
I feel like that's what I was living my best life. You know how like in 2021 people was like doing PPP and unemployment and all that. My
Fraud and scamming. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and mine was literally just Bigo. That's what it was. I had extra income because of Bigo, and I loved it.
Okay. Do you work a 9 to 5 now, or
Yes, I've always
okay?
worked a 9 to 5, the same one
Okay, we
since
love a
I've
nine
been.
to five girl. Okay.
People be thinking it's gonna be something on the show. Somebody's gonna call me a scammer. I'm so sad that their job don't pay like my job. I'm so I don't know. I My job pays well, very well.
Yeah, that scamming card.
I've never
What
did
else?
fraud. The closest thing I did to fraud was the shit I did with Darion. I was 18.
Why would you say that on here?
I I one thing about me is open book. Like, what's gonna happen? You think the police gonna come looking for me?
Child, ain't no fucking police.
Oh, okay. I don't fraud. I'm too scary. I don't even. I'm scary. I am scary.
You are something else. Like
What?
nothing, Tay. Do I am I done torturing you? Okay, there's nobody. You don't really. You're not really in this sector realm. Like you, I mean, you are, but you don't know none of these people, so it's not gonna be that fun.
I may. I. What if I do know them?
I just named the top some people you won't even know them. Okay, how about this? I don't like him. I'm not giving him no light. I don't care if I ain't got nobody in this bitch. Um, he won't ever get an inch of my fucking spirit. I hope he burns in hell. Hope he burning right now. You catch my drift. Um, damn, who's on that app? Shit. Oh, okay. Ray Baby or Rich Zay?
I know Rich Zay. So I'm gonna say Rich Zay. I don't know the. I actually
Dre
I've
Baby?
seen clips of Dre Bay, or that's what you said, right?
Yeah.
He too old for Bigo.
He's only 32. I mean, Milan Christopher is like 55 and he's on Bigo. That nigga's old. I mean, well, you have a certain age limit with
I
Bigo,
feel like I
so
got into it with him one time on Bigo.
who?
Milan Christopher. I feel like I did one time on Bigo.
She got issues. They all got issues.
I
All right.
think, yeah, most people
The only
do.
one I like is Dre Baby and Rich Zay, and they're not perfect either, but
You know what's so funny? Just for example, you know how I said I fight people, make up with people. Do you remember Mother on Bigo? Tay?
mm-mm. Wait, who Mother Tay?
Yeah, Platty.
I've heard of him. I
He
think
was
I've
like the
heard of
biggest person on Bigo with Rich Zay. Um,
Mother Tay. It sounds familiar if I know, but I heard that name before.
I don't even think I follow him on Instagram. But whatever. So in Detroit, he jumped me with like I want to say like 10 people. He jumped me, and it was like okay, whatever. We was into it, bitch. Do it how you got to do it, whatever. Um, he the one that brought me on Vigo. Like I was in his family. He sent me dragons, everything.
After or before?
After, like when I was living in Detroit in high school, I mean, he respect the real bitch. Like he know I'm a real bitch. Like bitch, I'm entertaining. He respect the real bitch. So
I'm not that fucking forgiving.
I don't like people do stuff when they're mad. Like what? We're all
Tay,
human. Don't you do stuff when you mad?
I don't do stuff to the people that I love or I care about. If I do
Okay.
something to you, I do not care about your life, and you did something fucked up to me, and I want you to feel these hands or whatever. A brick, like
All of my friends that I have fought, I'm friends with again. All of them. I have remade friends with them. All of them. It was just in the moment. I get so it's so crazy. When I get mad, I really get mad. And I just whatever. Um and I apologize after because I know that wasn't right. No, the last friend I fought, we'll never be friends again. If I catch that bitch again, I might go to jail. Like I literally might kill that hoe.
say hi to
Like,
Al Capone for me.
huh?
Say hi to Al Capone and Suge Knight for me. Tell him I sent
That's
him a
what, and
card.
mind you, I'm so scared to see him. I'm so scared to see him because
How you scared to see somebody?
I don't know where my mind might be. I might bust. I don't even cry. I haven't cried in like years. I might bust out in tears and like I didn't had dreams about killing him. I might kill him with my bare hands. Like I've never been so upset with a person in my fucking life. I am going to kill this person. That's why I'm scared to see him. I'm so scared to see him. I'm
Che,
scared for
please
him.
do not throw your life away for some narrow ass.
If I told you what happened, you would say do it.
You could tell me what happened after if you feel free to.
So I'll just tell you really fast. He was like flirting with my nigga. So I like so he wasn't my nigga. He was just a nigga that I brought around. He was whatever. So he was flirting with him. So we went back to my house because he was staying at my house. I asked my best friend like, wouldn't it be weird if your friend was flirting with your nigga or whatever? Um, she said, yeah. I stood up. He hit me. I didn't. I wasn't fighting him back at first. I wasn't fighting him back because you know I've
See
been with.
that?
Not let me finish. I wasn't fighting him back. I was trying to restrain him. I was literally just trying to restrain him. He knocked my head against the wall. I beat the shit out of that boy. Like took him from the kitchen to the bathroom, blood everywhere. I didn't try to beat this boy with a pot, everything. So I told him he just got to get out of my house. So I threw all his stuff out my house. Somehow he got my car keys. I had a brand new Mercedes Benz, brand new. He took my car and he crashed it. When I see him, I'm gonna kill him. When I tell you he bet to pray to God, I don't see him no time soon because I haven't matured that far yet. That was just something real quick. That was something real quick. I never told nobody that. People don't even know I don't have a car right now. I literally don't even have a car right now because of that. And I had insurance. So, with that being said, when I see that bitch, he better hope God on his side.
Don't mind me. I'm just being the Grim Reaper right now. All this shit you're telling me.
I, s- I'm getting upset right now.
Okay. So, torture I have for you. You have any questions for me? For my book.
You're different. My, do you have any other questions for me?
Mm-mm. Besides the fact I'll be seeing you soon, maybe
Where will you be seeing me at?
at your reunion.
What if I don't go?
I'm like, hey, where you
I
at?
don't
Like, we
know.
can go get
Like,
drinks or some shit. Like, I don't have to
here's
see
the
your
thing.
son.
Like, it's been so long. I'm not about to argue about something that happened in August, September. It's October, November, December, January, February. I don't. We haven't even had talks of a reunion yet. So I'm gonna be so far over it. Like, I have no business there. And
You
like,
can't do the whole. Y'all can't do the whole season and then tap out like you don't want to go to
it's
reunion.
not
That's
that
a.
I'm tapping out, but it's like I don't care. So me being there, I'll be like,
So you sit and look pretty, and then you pull a Camilla, and then you get up, and then you just walk out. Like, all right, I gave my 20 minutes. It's time for me to go.
and another thing is, I feel like they would do anything for the camera. That's their bread and butter. It's not mine.
All right. So here's my thing. Just be like, does anybody want to go outside for the cameras right now? No. Okay.
Like, but it's not even just that. I feel like they would do anything for the camera to where you have Messiah after we argued, he was like, it's just TV, baby. Whatever. That was weird. And I
Fuck
was
that
really
TV
upset.
shit.
That
Fuck
was
that TV
weird.
shit. Fuck
You
that
have
TV shit.
Shane. I've always liked Shane. I like Shane. At first I didn't understand Shane, but I started to understand him. We was getting drinks. I understood Shane. I like Shane. Hold on one second. I'm texting this boy. So I like Shane, and then on the finale, he did some crazy shit that was like, where did that even come from?
Don't spoil it.
I'm not gonna say, but it was like, where did that come from? It's gonna be so shocking. It's like, where did that come from for real? So
Okay.
then you have Judy. He's blocked on everything, so we won't even go there. I blocked him because he told, mind you, I don't even like Judy, so let's start there. He came to me and was like, oh, um, he came to me and was like, oh, One second. I'm so sorry. He came to me and said, "My friend, he fucked my friend, but he was just trying to fuck me. That was weird."
What?
Yeah, it was so
I'm
weird.
not surprised.
I
I'm not
got DMs
surprised.
too. I got the DOs. Then you have River. Me and River made up. I like Dion, so it's like I don't know. It's just weird. Oh, and I like Kimmy too. Oh, it's gonna be okay. So I
I
hosted a
love
club.
Kimmy.
I love Kimmy. I love Kimmy. I host one of my favorite
Who
episodes
said you don't
is
like
me
her?
hosting this club and what happened after. That's the turn of events for a lot of things. That's the turn of events. I hosted a club for Pride, and after that, whatever. But I don't harbor on things. I told you I get over stuff the next day, so it's like I'm not mad at none of them. I haven't seen none of them. We do different things in Atlanta. We live totally different lives, totally. Messiah don't even live here. She a prostitute in Orlando. We do totally different things. You know, Quay's not the one sucking dick for money.
You just said you loved it. Okay. Okay, Tay. That is all the questions I have for you for torturing you today. I thank you so much for coming up here with me and experiencing my weirdness. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you should be used to this. It's been such a long time though. But yeah. So, how do you think this went? That's my last question to you. Oh, great.
Yeah,
Everybody,
well,
I got a thumbs up from everybody. Okay. Okay. So, I'm going to officially end this. Where can people follow you from?
huh?
Where can people follow you at?
Say Anthony on everything. Two A's.
Okay, y'all know where to not follow me. Okay.
We're not to follow you.
Huh?
We're not to follow you.
I just say that to everybody to be funny. Like my Instagram.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm
I
going
enjoyed
to
you.
I definitely enjoyed you.
Really.
I
Why? What did I do so
really
special?
why? You
What did
just
I do?
bougie. You bougie. You just
I'm not
bougie.
bougie. I am who I am. Like
I know you're not bougie. I'm just saying.
I'm far from it. Like I'm literally I don't want to keep saying it. I'm really from the hood. Like I'm from the
Also,
hood.
you ghetto
I'm
at its
not
best.
ghetto. I don't think just because you grew up in the hood, you should stay hood for the rest of your life. And I don't want to say I just changed neither, but I evolved. I haven't changed. I evolved into the person I am today. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to end this, and if you could stay backstage real quick, and this was nice talking to you. And me and Tay Anthony are going to be signing out. Thank you for all the ghost viewers that were tuning in. And anybody that wants to try to see this and screen record and put it up on blogs or whatever,
Oh hell no.
this is what I'm gonna do. And this is not towards TTD, if he sees this.
Who is that? Tell me later.
One of the blog, yeah. So I'm gonna end this, and everybody, good night.